like circuits are blown. I know it's self-imposed.
So folks, we are here in London town. Yes, we're in beautiful London, although it's a little bit of an overcast day, but that's fine. Things are definitely heating up in here. We're here at London Tech Week, and they've brought in, let me tell you, the heavy hitters. Yes, we've got the top people from Microsoft, from Snap Inc., you know, you name it. Slack is here. We've got a lot of government agencies. We've also got a lot of companies that work with government agencies. So obviously it's focused here on London and technology and the future of tech in this amazing city, and how they attract talent, how they attract entrepreneurs, how they bring founders, visionaries to this amazing city. Obviously it's a city of the world. I mean, London, everyone knows it. It has a big financial sector, but really their tech sector is growing and growing each year. So we're going to meet some incredible people here, but also we have a special guest today. Yes, it's been a while since I've been reunited, if you will, with Steve Nson from DMZ Stream. Yes, we used to do our tech talk shows live from New York. Well, today we're going to do it live right here from the Times News building here in London. Yes, so I can't wait to bring that all to you. There's lots to see and do here. First, we're going to go around, we're going to check out this conference. We're going to bring you some exceptional content. I can't wait to get started. So let's go take a look around.
And all I have shared and all I have loved is all I'll ever own. But something has changed.
Google AI, the flip stuff. It was sort of like, so I guess you were either motivated by that, or you might say, well, that's my job, I guess I'm at school level. It was motivated by that session in terms of shaking things down. Appreciate that.
So that's where all the think tanks happen, where they're all getting together and they're talking about the future of technology. Not only the future of technology, but future of technology here in London. You've got specific thought leaders from all the sectors right here in London. Although they attract an international community, it's really based on what's happening here in London. So we're going to skip around here.
Let's face all our fears and come at.
Hi guys, so we're here in London. Yes, we're here at London Tech Week, and I'm super excited because I have next to me none other than Steve Nson. Hi Steve, hi Fire.
Good seeing you.
So good seeing you. It's not often we're in London, right?
No, it's not. It's been like 6 months or so, even longer that we haven't worked together.
It's been a good 6 months since we've been in the same vicinity. Now you're stationed in New York and you're still doing everything that's amazing with DMZ Stream and any size deals. Tell me a little bit about what brings you here to London town.
Well, as you know, we're here in London. We have our own conference on Thursday the 14th. It's called Bitcoin CRE. The focus is on blockchain and real estate. In January, obviously, is going to be covering that. So that's what brings us to London Tech Week.
Indeed. And do you like my jacket? Is it very London?
It's fabulous.
I just had to bring it along.
No, it's a great jacket.
Yeah, no, it's a good one. So basically, we're here. London Tech Week is obviously all week long. We're here on day 2, and I can tell you yesterday was quite exceptional. They had lots of young kids here as well, which was really cool to see them getting the younger communities involved. It's been jam-packed sessions. They've had like the heads of Snapchat, Microsoft, you name it, they've been here. I know you've only been here a short time yourself.
Yeah.
Firstly, what do you think of London, and then what do you think of London Tech Week?
I mean, I think the city is cool. It's my 3rd time being in London, but it's the first time that I'm actually staying for an extended amount of time. I usually come overnight. I think it's great. London Tech Week itself, it's phenomenal. 7 days, a ton of events. We're at Leaders in Tech, right, today?
Yeah, Leaders in Tech, all the heavy hitters, as you say, are here today.
Yes, and I think the CEO of Slack is speaking, actually. I ran into one of the employees in the elevator, which was cool. He was talking to me about their growth plans, etc., so that was kind of fascinating.
It's funny the things you hear in elevators, huh? They can be very helpful.
Definitely.
No, he's doing a great job. You can probably maybe overhear him a little bit in this video, but we're trying to talk softly so we don't compete with his amazing speech that's going on just next door. But literally, this is such an iconic place, obviously London. And I was thinking the other day, like all the different cities in the world and the different ecosystems you have, like to come to London and start up, it's not an easy feat, let's just say it. You know, you've got the pound, it's not a cheap city to live in, but there are so many great accelerators, incubators, investment firms, and you know, events like London Tech Week that make it so it's an accessible market for people. How do you find in general, as you're always mapping founders and startups. How do you find London as a place to attract entrepreneurs?
I think London's a phenomenal city because, for example, putting together my event, I'm based in New York. I had to rely on a lot of local knowledge.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of top tech people in London participating, and that's just from contacting them, and they're very generous.
Right.
Like we have the head of PI Labs, which is a top prop tech venture fund, who's speaking at the conference. We have a mall from Hotel. We have a ton of people.
Big shout out to Amol
Yes.
from Notel. I'm very
Yes.
excited about that. You're holding the event at Notel, which is phenomenal.
We are. It's their first location here in London, so they just expanded after that first race. So it's very exciting.
It's
very
very
exciting. But tell us about ParlayMe, what you've been up to.
Wow, ParlayMe, there's been a lot going on. So after we soon left New York, we headed to Vegas because why not, right? Vegas. No, we actually went there for CES. So we wanted to be at the forefront of everything that was happening in consumer electronics. So we were there literally for, I think the event was like 1 or 2 days. It's pretty jam-packed. If you've ever been to CES, you'll never forget it. There were a lot of robots, in fact, all about robotics, AI. There were robots. We met iPal, which is a robot that works with children, but also looks after your grandparents if you need, so you don't have to feel guilty about that. It was quite an exceptional event. Away from CES was robotics, right? Everything was little robots everywhere. There were ones that we met one called iPal that looks after your kids. You can also babysit your grandparents if you want.
That's incredible. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, I think robots. There's always this talk about robots taking over.
Yeah.
Right. People make jokes how you got to be nice to robots because once they take over, they know the ones who didn't help them. But it's just fascinating.
It's still a bit of a novelty. I don't know about you, but I haven't been to anyone's house recently that has a robot. But hey, one day, folks, if CES,
Mark Zuckerberg does. Mark Zuckerberg. Well, I mean,
that doesn't really surprise me.
I was gonna say it doesn't count because it's Zuckerberg. He's worth like 70 billion.
Yeah, he can do whatever he wants, which we'll talk about in a moment as well. From Vegas, we actually then went to Germany. We went to Munich for the Pioneers Mobility Conference. Now,
And that was in the snow, right?
It was
How
in
was
the
that? You went
snow.
snowboarding, I bet.
Well, the conference wasn't in the snow. Thankfully, that was inside.
Well, I meant, it was snowing.
It would have been
when
a
you
challenge
were
of mobility conference getting there. But yeah, it was really interesting, ride sharing, the whole renewable energy sector. Interviewed the head of Kreisel Electric, and Kreisel is phenomenal. So they're based in obviously Austria, they're Austrian, but their spokesperson is Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah, they've got some heavy hitters
Terminator.
behind them. Yeah, the Terminator, we do know him. So that was awesome. We spoke to obviously the head of Rimac Motors, so Nate Rimac, who's kind of like the Elon Musk of the Balkans. He's quite a cool guy. He makes kind of like the race car version of the
Oh
Tesla.
man, that sounds fascinating.
He's got pretty much every guy's dream job. Yeah, it's a phenomenal guy. So that interview is coming, folks, so we'll show that to you. From there, we've been doing a bunch of stuff. So we recently just got back from LA. We did the space conference, so the space tech conference.
How was
so
that?
everything deep space and tech. Really cool. Really
Was SpaceX there? Was
cool.
Elon? You would think it's up his alley.
Everyone was there. I mean, anyone that's a heavy hitter in space, right? So that was really cool. So after Germany, we basically went then back to our old stomping ground, which is Collision Conference, where we started ParlayMe 2 years ago, folks.
That's
yes,
awesome.
in New Orleans. We went back there, really cool. And not only that, but Justin Trudeau announced that Collision Conference is not going to be in New Orleans anymore.
It's moving to Canada?
It's going to Canada.
How come they got a better deal?
Toronto. Well, Toronto's really the hotspot now for startups, in case you didn't know.
No, it definitely is. You know what's fascinating with these conferences is that people usually move the large ones based on what government offers them the sweetest deal. Right?
Exactly. It makes sense. Now, Toronto's definitely on the hot list, I'd have to say, for like the places to be if you're a startup. So they are attracting a lot of talent, a lot of festivals. They're really in that space. But we're in London this week, so we should talk about London. It really immersed the younger generation. So yesterday they had a lot of school children here. They were interacting with a lot of installations. It was really immersive. So I haven't seen that at any other tech weeks around.
That's very true. So what were they part of the Leaders in Tech Summit? What specifically did they have the kids do?
Yeah, they just had them immersing with all the different setups around here and just getting them to understand the future of tech because, they are the future.
Definitely.
All the things we're building and creating. So it's really important to hand the baton down, so to speak.
Anybody else felt a bit worried about this? This might actually be a bit too much change. Anything that people felt on the negative side, perhaps? fairly optimistic. Right, okay, this afternoon we've got think tanks, we've got 3 speaker sessions. Is there anything we feel that we really want to get on this agenda this afternoon that we'd like our speakers to respond to in terms of the day? Or are we happy as we have it? That'd be a good auction here. We're going to take it as you're all happy. Silence is consent. The human factor, the focus on people to succeed with technology. And to tell us more about that, I'd like to give an absolutely brilliant round of applause to the head of Slack UK, Stuart Templeton. The floor is all yours, Stuart.
Stage, if you lack a great deal of original thought, if you get a dog and you live in the home counties, maybe some of you are also suffering from a modest lack of original thought, I don't know. But I wonder if we could start with just a quick show of hands. Who's got any idea what Slack is or who we are? Pretty good. And I wondered if I could ask for one more. Who's a user or has been? Brilliant. Siri, please send everybody with their hands up in front of ours. How, by focusing on the human and the people, we can make ourselves that bit more successful. Every organisation, I'm sure yours are the same, are focusing on some kind of transformation. Whether it's changing behaviours fundamentally. Fundamentally important thing is the human being. It's about behaviour and culture. And it's getting that right is going to really enable long-term transformational success of organisations. And if you needed an external point of view to add some kind of weight to that glib comment, I'll lean on McKinsey. They did a study back in 2016, and from their point of view, the most, in fact this was their customers, or rather you guys, I suggest, your point of view, is that culture and behavioural challenges is the #1 obstacle to delivering success from a digital transformation perspective. And if we know that, how do we go about it? Using our same friends again, from their point of view, organisations must remove the barriers to stopping to get in the way of collaboration. You must build new mechanisms for cutting through red tape, etc., etc. If for any reason you prefer red rather than blue, Bain say exactly the same thing. It's about freeing people and creating a culture of innovation that's going to enable us to be successful.
Out of the shade.